Hello and welcome to our May market update. Well, we all knew that at some point things were going to change. There's nothing we can do about it, but I can tell you a little bit about the changes that have happened in the last 2 months. There's a few things that haven't changed. The war in Ukraine is still going on. Sadly, the gas prices are at obscene levels, but a ton of things have changed. So, for example, in North Vancouver, our inventory has increased just over 20%. So that is starting to get significant. Homes are staying on the market just a little bit longer. And that's not so bad, actually. For the past 3 years, it's been somewhere between 6 and 9 days on average in North Van that home has taken to sell. And now that's increasing somewhere 8 to 12 days now. It's still pretty darn quick. And interest rates, of course, while they are up, are still fairly reasonable, historically speaking, somewhere between 4 and 5% today for your typical 5 year fixed mortgage rate. Oh, and did you hear that Elon Musk is buying Twitter? Crazy. A lot of things have happened in the last 2 months. So, what does that mean for you? Well, if you're buying property, it's a really good time because as selection increases, your opportunities expand. There's more options for you, not as many offers on property, so not so much fighting in the streets. And while interest rates are pretty good, it's time for you to take advantage of those interest rates because pretty soon there's going to be that sweet spot between interest rates rising and prices coming off just a little bit where it's going to be a wash. So you should run your numbers. 2 months ago, we were in a situation where it was so difficult for buyers to even get their offer accepted in the sea of multiple offers that were happening everywhere. But now having choices, it eases things up a bit. So, whatever you have planned as a buyer, make sure you do it soon because the next interest rate announcement is actually June the 1st. And the rumor is that rates are going to pop up by another 0.5%. So as soon as summer's over, the landscape is probably going to look even more different. Inventory continuing to rise and the cost of money also increasing. If you're selling a home, while the peak has probably passed us by, it's still a tremendous time to do that. And the question of where am I going to move? Like, yes, I can get a tremendous sell price for my home, but where am I going to go? That answer becomes a little bit easier now with the increase in selection, but not an overwhelming increase in inventory. So less pressure on you as a seller as selection improves if you're moving within the same community or even really anywhere in BC, because every municipality has been fairly busy. Where does this take prices? Everybody wants to know. Well, if you look at it from the simple supply and demand perspective, going back to basic economics, supply increasing and demand decreasing, that should take some pressure off prices and they should start to go down a little bit. But we're not making predictions. We're just going to follow the market on a regular basis. And you can do that by continuing to watch our videos. Thank you. Or going to our website where we have live North Shore market data. All the best for the month of May. Hope the weather improves. Take good care, everybody.